So last week when I got a Jason Voorhees hockey mask signed by none other than Kane Hodder, I thought that couldn't be topped. I was wrong. What's up, guys? Today we're going to do a special unbox. We're not doing this one because we did this one last week, but I didn't want to, give it away. So I'll put that right there. But yeah, I got another VHS haul, but the big one I want to do is this right here. I already know what it is, but it's so cool that I had to share it with you guys. A little bit of backstory. Father's Day just happened. I got the Jason mask right there. My birthday's coming up next month, real soon. My wife, she wanted to outdo herself, so she got me something that was completely awesome, and she couldn't help but give it to me now, give it to me early. And so that's what I have right here. I've already opened it. But I wish I could have opened it and then you guys could have seen my reaction. But let me just say, my reaction's still like in shock. But anyway, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Here it is. This is a Funko. It's Michael Myers, right? And you're thinking, I already have a Michael Myers Funko. But there's a signature right there. That signature is John freaking Carpenter. I kid you not, I want to be buried with this. That's how awesome this gift is. That's how much John Carpenter means to me. He is my favorite director. He has done some of the most fantastic films I've ever seen, ever witnessed. The Thing, Halloween, The Fog, Escape from New York. I could go on and on. People constantly copy his work to this day. Everybody tries to find that Carpenter feel because he just had such a strong stamp on horror films. Especially back in the 80s and the 70s. So this is just huge to me. So I'm trying to find a good place to prominently display it because I don't want to move my Myers mask. So for now, I think I'm just going to put it right here behind the Splatter University. Anyway, it's all downhill from here, guys, but got some really cool VHS goodies I want to show you. So anyway, let's get started. Now, Goodwill's cup runneth over lately with VHS goodies. And this is a movie I've never seen. This is The Omen 4, The Awakening. And this is good. If I can find like really obscure, like B-level horror movies on VHS, then the more the better. I mean, Splatter University was a great example of that. So when I saw this, I haven't even seen The Omen 3. I think I might have saw a little bit of The Omen 2, but this looks interesting. So The Omen 4. Now, as you guys know, I am a massive Stallone fan. He's my #1 action guy. Had to get First Blood on VHS. First Blood is a classic. It's one of my favorite action movies ever because it goes farther than just explosions. It actually has a really good story, and it touches on what Vietnam veterans went through when they came back from the war and how they were treated like crap. And the first movie, First Blood, is just a classic, fantastic film. Next up is one of my favorites from the 80s, The Karate Kid Part 2. Actually, I love the first one, but I love the second one as well. When he goes to Japan, there's just some really cool moments in that one, especially the ice-breaking moment. Awesome scene. But yeah, love the Karate Kid Part 2. And the end, I think they up the stakes as far as the ending of the first one. Because in the ending of the second one, he's fighting for his life. And that scene is just epic. Next up, another Schwarzenegger classic. Love this cover too, The Terminator. If you scan VHS titles, especially the big ones like Schwarzenegger and Stallone, you'll find a lot of different various covers. And, some are better than others, but I think this is probably one of the best for The Terminator. Love this cover. It's so badass. And another perfect example of, obscure VHS titles. This is Candyman 3, Day of the Dead. I saw the first Candyman, did not see the second one. But it's not a franchise that I feel like I have to watch in order. I can jump right over to Part 3 and probably be just fine. But this looks pretty interesting. The back looks pretty cool. You got a screaming blonde there, so I'll definitely check this out. Plus, I'm a big Tony Todd fan. I mean, Tony Todd's in 2 major horror franchises, Final Destination and Candyman. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this one. Nice looking cover too. One more Stallone classic, one of my favorite movies ever, Rocky IV. I did a Rocky IV Revisited review a couple months ago, and I went in depth. I'll post a card here for that one, but I talk about my theater experience because Rocky IV theater experience is my #1 greatest theater experience ever, and I go into detail on why it's so great. But yeah, Rocky IV, just a classic. And last but certainly not least is this little gem here, Single White Female. And there was kind of a remake of this with The Roommate a couple years ago. But there's been a lot of these type movies, you know, the obsessed roommate type film. But Single White Female is probably one of the best with Jennifer Jason Leigh, Bridget Fonda. I saw this in the theater back in the day, actually. I think 92, 93 is when it came out. But yeah, Single White Female, really good little thriller. So anyway, guys, that's it for this haul video. Hope you enjoyed it. I love that freaking John Carpenter signed Myers Funko. As a matter of fact, right after this, I'm gonna go see the new Transformers movie, The Last Night. Ooh, I'm preparing for the worst. The reviews have been like completely atrocious on this thing. So I'm going in at the bottom, I guess. So maybe I'll find something I like. I don't even know if I'm gonna review this one because what else can be said? Everybody has posted a review on this movie, so I might not even review it. I'm just gonna go and try to have some fun. But also, I got The Black Coat's Daughter coming up pretty soon. Gonna be reviewing that. As a matter of fact, I started watching it last night. I'm gonna finish that up. Really interesting so far. And big announcement here. Scream Stream is going primetime this Tuesday. I'm gonna have special guest Cody Leach. Him along with CP and me, we are gonna talk about 2017 horror. We're gonna kind of do a progress report. Where are we at this point? We're gonna be talking about some key movies like Raw, It Comes at Night, and some other gems that have come out so far this year. This has actually been a really good year for horror, just like 2016. But yeah, looking forward to that. That's gonna be Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely look forward to that. Anyway, guys, come over to Killer Flicks on Facebook where we talk horror all day, every day. And on Fridays, we do Free For All Fridays. You can follow me at Drumdums on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. If you like what I'm doing, please hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Drumdum out.